Spain is one of the most visited countries in the world, and it's not hard to see why. Spain has a rich and diverse cultural heritage, influenced by its history and geography. Spain is known for its flamenco music and dance, famous painters like Picasso and Dali, and also its cuisine with dishes like paella and tapas being famous worldwide. Spain is also famous for its beautiful beaches, historic landmarks, and beautiful cities. These are 10 things you should see when you are in Spain. Number 1 is the Basilica de la Sagrada Familia. This famous Catholic church is located in Barcelona. It is one of the most famous landmarks in the city and is famous for its unique architecture and intricate design. Construction began in 1882, led by the architect Francisco de Paula del Villar. He resigned from the project shortly after the work began. The project was taken over in 1883 by Antoni Gaudí, a Catalan architect. Gaudí worked on the basilica until he died in 1926, and by then it was only about a quarter completed. Since Gaudí's death, various architects have worked on the project to complete his vision. The design of the basilica is influenced by nature, with elements like columns and arches resembling trees. The overall shape of the building resembles a mountain. The exterior is decorated with intricate carvings and sculptures, many of which depict scenes from the Bible. The interior is equally impressive with tall columns and stained glass windows. There are several chapels and altars within the basilica, each with their own unique design. Despite being under construction for over a century, the basilica is still not complete. However, it's a very popular tourist attraction in Barcelona and Spain. Second on the list is the Alhambra. The Alhambra is a palace and fortress complex located in Granada, Spain. It was originally constructed in the mid-13th century as a small fortress, but was later expanded and transformed into a luxurious palace complex by the Nasrid dynasty, the last Muslim rulers of Spain. The complex is known for its intricate architecture, decorative tilework, and beautiful gardens. It is comprised of several buildings and courtyards, including the Palace of Charles V, the Court of the Myrtles, and the Court of the Lions. The Palace of Charles V was built in the 16th century by Holy Roman Emperor Charles V, who wanted to create a residence within the Alhambra. It is notable for its Renaissance architecture and is now home to the Alhambra Museum, which contains exhibits on the history and architecture of the complex. The Court of the Myrtles is a large rectangular courtyard that is surrounded by a colonnade of arches. It is named after the myrtle trees that once grew there and is known for its large reflecting pool, which creates a peaceful and serene atmosphere. The Court of the Lions is perhaps the most famous part of the Alhambra. It is a courtyard that is surrounded by a gallery of intricately carved marble columns, and is centered around a fountain that features a group of lions holding up a basin. The courtyard is known for its elaborate stucco decoration, intricate tilework, and beautiful ceiling decorations. Today, the Alhambra is one of Spain's most popular tourist attractions, drawing millions of visitors each year. It is considered one of the finest examples of Islamic architecture and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Park Güell is third on the list. Park Güell is a public park located in the Gracia district of Barcelona, Spain. It was designed by the renowned architect Antoni Gaudí and was built between 1900 and 1914. The park was originally intended to be a housing development, but the project was abandoned, and the area was eventually turned into a public park. The park is known for its unique architectural features, such as the colorful mosaic-tiled bench that curves around the edge of the main terrace, and the whimsical sculptures and buildings that are scattered throughout the park. The park is also known for its breathtaking views of the city, as it sits on a hill overlooking Barcelona. One of the most famous features of the park is the dragon sculpture at the entrance, which has become a symbol of the park and of Barcelona itself. The dragon is covered in colorful tiles and is located at the top of a long flight of stairs that leads up to the main terrace. The main terrace is a large open space that is supported by 86 columns, which are designed to resemble tree trunks. The columns are made from stone that was found on the site and were designed to integrate seamlessly into the natural surroundings. The park also features several other notable structures, including the Casa Mila, which is located in Gaudi's former home and contains a collection of his works, and the Sala Hypostola, a large covered area with more of Gaudi's columns. Today, Park Guell is a popular tourist attraction and a beloved park for locals. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is widely considered to be one of Gaudi's greatest works. Fourth on the list is the Palacio Real. The Palacio Real, also known as the Royal Palace of Madrid, is the official residence of the Spanish royal family in Madrid, Spain. However, it is mainly used for official state ceremonies and is not the royal family's primary residence. The palace was constructed in the mid-18th century, replacing the previous Alcazar fortress that was destroyed by fire in 1734. The Palacio Real is a large, Baroque-style palace with over 3,000 rooms, making it one of the largest palaces in Europe. The interior is decorated with lavish furnishings, artwork, and tapestries, many of which date back several centuries. The palace also has an extensive collection of musical instruments, including harpsichords, pianos, and organs. One of the highlights of the palace is the Royal Armory, which contains one of the most important collections of armor and weapons in the world. The armory contains over 5,000 pieces, including suits of armor worn by kings and knights, swords, shields, and firearms. The palace is also known for its stunning gardens, which cover over 100,000 square meters and feature fountains, statues, and meticulously manicured lawns. The gardens are open to the public and are a popular spot for locals and tourists alike. Today, the Palacio Real is a major tourist attraction in Madrid, drawing millions of visitors each year. Number 5 is Casa Mila. Casa Mila, also known as La Pedrera, is a modernist building located in Barcelona. It was designed by the famous architect Antoni Gaudí and was constructed between 1906 and 1910. The building is known for its unique design and is considered one of Gaudí's most famous works. The building's facade is made up of undulating stone, which gives it a distinct appearance and resembles a series of waves. The facade is also decorated with wrought iron balconies that are designed to resemble seaweed. The building has no straight lines and is designed to be organic and flowing. One of the most notable features of the building is its rooftop terrace, which is lined with sculptures and chimney pots that resemble soldiers. The terrace also offers stunning views of the city and is open to visitors. The interior of the building is just as unique as the exterior, with curved walls and ceilings that create an otherworldly atmosphere. Casa Mila is a popular tourist attraction and is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Next up at number 6 is the Giralda. The Giralda is a bell tower located in the historic center of Seville, Spain. It was originally built as a minaret for the Great Mosque of Seville in the 12th century, during the time of Islamic rule in Spain. When the city was conquered by the Christians in the 13th century, the minaret was converted into a bell tower for the Seville Cathedral. The tower is known for its distinctive design, which combines elements of Islamic and Christian architecture. The lower two-thirds of the tower are made of stone, while the upper third is made of brick and features ornate Gothic decoration. The tower stands at 104 meters tall and is one of the tallest structures in Seville. Visitors can climb to the top of the tower via a series of ramps instead of stairs, which were designed to allow people to ascend on horseback. At the top of the tower, there is a bell chamber that contains several large bells. One of the most famous features of the Giralda is the weather vane at the top of the tower, which is a statue of a woman holding a banner. The statue, known as La Giraldilla, is a symbol of Seville and is said to represent faith, hope, and charity. Today, the Giralda is a popular tourist attraction and is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is also a symbol of the city's rich history and cultural heritage, and remains an important landmark in Seville. Seventh on the list is the Aqueduct of Segovia. The Aqueduct of Segovia is a well-preserved ancient Roman aqueduct located in the city of Segovia, Spain. It was constructed in the 1st century AD during the reign of the Roman Emperor Trajan, and it was used to transport water from the nearby mountains to the city of Segovia. The aqueduct is made up of over 20,000 granite blocks and stands at a height of 28.5 meters at its tallest point. It stretches for over 800 meters and has 167 arches that support the structure. The design of the aqueduct is considered to be a masterpiece of Roman engineering, as it was able to transport water over such a long distance using only gravity. The aqueduct was in use for over 1,800 years, until the 19th century when a pipeline was installed to transport water to the city. Today, the aqueduct is a popular tourist attraction and is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is considered one of the best preserved examples of Roman engineering in the world and is a symbol of the rich history and culture of Spain. At number 8 we have the Valencia Cathedral. The Gothic Cathedral is Valencia's most important religious building. The cathedral is a Roman Catholic church. The cathedral is situated in the heart of the city's historic center, next to the Plaza de la Virgen and the Turia Gardens. The construction of the cathedral began in the 13th century and continued for several centuries, resulting in a unique blend of architectural styles. One of the most striking features of the cathedral is its bell tower, known as the Michaelette. The Michaelette stands at 51 meters tall and is accessible via a spiral staircase of 207 steps. From the top of the tower, visitors can enjoy panoramic views of the city. Number 9 on the list is the Toledo Cathedral, also known as the Cathedral of St. Mary of Toledo. It is a Roman Catholic church located in the city of Toledo. It is considered one of the most important Gothic structures in Europe and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The construction of the cathedral began in the 13th century on the site of a former mosque, and it was completed in the 15th century. The cathedral is renowned for its impressive Gothic architecture, featuring soaring vaulted ceilings, intricate stonework, and stunning stained glass windows. One of the most striking features of the cathedral is its bell tower, known as the Tower of Giralda, which stands at 92 meters tall. Visitors can climb to the top of the tower for panoramic views of the city. Last on the list is the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao. The Guggenheim Museum Bilbao is a contemporary art museum located in the city of Bilbao, in the Basque Country region of Spain. It was designed by the famous architect Frank Gehry and opened to the public in 1997. The museum's building is considered a masterpiece of modern architecture, with its curved, titanium-clad exterior and distinctive design. The interior of the museum is equally impressive, with vast, open spaces and unique features such as a 50-meter-high atrium and a glass bridge that spans the building. The museum's collection includes works by many famous contemporary artists, such as Jeff Koons, Anish Kapoor, and Jenny Halsey. The museum also hosts a variety of temporary exhibitions throughout the year, with a focus on contemporary art and artists from around the world. In addition to its art exhibitions, the Guggenheim Museum Bilbao also offers a range of educational programs, including guided tours, workshops, and lectures. The museum is a popular tourist attraction and is recognized as one of the most important museums of contemporary art in the world. The Guggenheim Museum Bilbao has had a significant impact on the city of Bilbao, revitalizing the local economy and helping to establish Bilbao as a cultural destination. The museum has become an important symbol of the city's modernization and cultural renaissance. That's all we have for you. With its impressive architecture, world-class museums, and delicious cuisine, Spain is a destination that should be on everyone's travel bucket list. So, if you're planning a trip to Spain, be sure to explore all that this amazing country has to offer. You won't be disappointed.